Through the use of the Rinnegan, Nagato is able to control 6 different bodies with 6 different abilities as if they were his own. This is the 6 paths of pain explained. The 6 paths are the following. The Deva path, Tendo. Asura path, Shirato. Human path, Ningandu. Animal path, Chikashoto. Preta path, Goukestu. And Naraka path, Jigakudo. It is important to mention that the user embeds 1 or more black receivers into the body, allowing them to channel their chakra into it from a great distance. Once the chakra is fully transmitted into the body, the user is given complete control over the host. The Rinnegan is later reflected into the eyes of the manipulated bodies, allowing the user to speak through them and even perform feats on his behalf. The Deva path Tendo, also known as God Realm. The Deva path grants the user the ability to manipulate attractive and repulsive forces as they see fit. This was performed by the main pain, also known as Shirbaku Tensei and Shinra Tensei. This very powerful technique does, in fact, have a weak spot. Successive attacks cannot be performed as the user, as copy ninja Kakashi Kataki was able to uncover his secret. Between attacks, pain need to recharge for 5 seconds. Nagato is able to channel this powerful Tendo technique through the body of his late friend Yuhiko. Also, it is mentioned that Nagato, the main source of pain's power, was never able to forget his friend's sacrifice. Asura paths, Shirato, also known as Demon Realm. This technique grants the user the ability to augment and manipulate their own body to summon mechanized armor and various powerful weapons, even allowing him to gain extra hands, as it was shown when he fought against Kakashi Hatake. Through Shirato, the user can use up to 6 hands and even add 2 faces. This is a very powerful form that possesses great force and was able to rip Jiraiya's hand in seconds. Demon Realm can also use powerful missiles capable of destroying large buildings and even transform his head into a powerful energy cannon. Nagato was able to channel this power through the body of a puppeteer ninja Jiraiya met in his adventures. Human path, also known Ningandu. What makes Ninjandu a unique powerful ability to read minds in an outstanding short amount of time, even revealing their well-guarded secrets. Ningandu is also capable of yanking the soul out of the target just by placing his hand on their heads. This technique inevitably kills the target in real life. It is important to know that Ningandu was the pain that relayed the location of Naruto when he was training in Mount Myabuku. Battle is not his forte, as you may have expected. Nagato was quick to sacrifice Ninjadu to protect the other paths from the Rasen Shuriken of Naruto. Animal path Chikashoto, also known as Animal Realm. Through the use of the Rinnegan, the user is able to conjure powerful beasts that appear to be immortal and can withstand any kind of attacks. This path, along with powerful creature, can summon the remaining members of Pain without weaving signs or sacrificing blood. Originally, Pain did channel the animal path through a Fuma clan shinobi that fought Jiraiya in the past. This shinobi did receive a scar on his forehead from Jiraiya when they clashed, but eventually was killed by the latter. Nagato then used the body of Ajisai, the female ninja. Chikashoto can summon the following creature: giant drill-beaked bird, giant multi-headed dog, giant snake-tailed chameleon, giant panda, giant ox, giant rhino, giant crustacean, giant centipede, the other paths of Pain, and even Kona. Nagato uses the summonings to wear down the enemy tactic-wise and to overwhelm the opponent. The animal path is very powerful and posse's devastating offensive power, as it was shown when destroying Konoha. Preta path Goukestu, also known as Hungry Ghost Realm. This ability is primarily defensive in nature, as it is capable of absorbing chakra from individual through physical contact. Moreover, Goukestu is able to absorb ninjutsu-based attacks such as the Rasen Shuriken and Giant Rasengan that are pure chakra, and as a result nullifying their effect. This is done by forming a powerful barrier around the user, allowing him to protect himself while absorbing the chakra. It is also important to note that Madara used the Goukestu in the Fourth Great War against the technique of Naruto. Preta path, although able to absorb senjutsu techniques, was turned to stone because he absorbed too much chakra from nature, transforming him into a stone statue. Naraka Path Goukestu, also known as Hell Realm, through the summoning of the King of Hell, the large head that emerges from beneath earth surrounded by purple flames. Naraka Path uses interrogation after catching its victim. After questioning, the King of Hell will unzip its mouth releasing tendril-like arms. If the victim lies during the questioning, Naraka Paths will absorb its life force, leaving only a body. If the victim answers correctly, he will be spared, but left extremely fatigued. The second ability that this path possesses is repairing damage and even revival. This was shown when Jiraiya first fought and killed the first 3 pains through a genjutsu technique. They were revived with Goukestu. Also when Choji and his father crushed Shirato, Naraka Path was able to restore it to its original form. During war formation, Nagato places Goukestu in the rear, given his ability to revive the other pain and repair any damage received by the enemy. It is important to mention that all pains have a shared first-person perspective of vision, allowing them to see everything happening around them and not getting jumped by an enemy from behind. During his war against Hanzo, Nagato was crippled, that is why he was unable to participate in missions, sending the 6 paths of pain instead. Each pain is capable of using a technique Nagato can perform himself. Because of his inability to walk, Nagato goes through a great deal of preparations. The greatest weakness of the 6 pain that each possess only one unique ability, and through a well-prepared tactic, it can be taken down when fought separately. However combined, they become an unstoppable force. When not in use, Nagato store the bodies in a hidden chamber within Amagakura's tallest tower. Within the room, there are 6 pods, in which the bodies rest. Nagato uses the outer path, Geto. For further explanation, the wielder of the Rinnegan is granted the power to control life and death. The user is able to revive the dead, transmit their chakra into black receivers, and manifest chakra chains, also known as the demonic statue. Nagato is the 7th pain. With his power, he is able to revive the dead through samsara of heavenly life technique. Something very interesting I want to add, that the abilities of the Rinnegan may only be available to those who are truly alive, as Madara reincarnated state required and other living Rinnegan wielder to revive him. However, he was able to use the Preta path Goukestu, also known as Hungry Ghost Realm. Subscribe if you enjoy the videos I make, and don't forget to hit like and tell me your opinion about the 6th path. Which is your favorite?